Hey, what's going on, campers? Campfacer here. Before I get into this video, I just want to let you guys all know that I mostly do horror movie related content on this channel, but I also do tech reviews and how-to videos every once in a while if needed, or if I feel like I should be sharing that kind of content. So that being said, make sure to give this video a like, subscribe if you have not already, and I appreciate it. Let's get into this.
Campfacer.
So most of you guys out there know I was one of the fortunate ones to get my hands on a PlayStation 5. I was fifth person in line at GameStop, and they only had 4 consoles. That being said, since launch day, I was only able to play using a USB charging. It came with the 4-foot cord. I was not able to find a charging dock because 4 or 5 years ago on the PlayStation 4, I ran into the problem where the USB kept disconnecting, and I think a lot of it had to do with my kids like pulling on it, and I had to keep buying cord after cord. And then one day I said, let me get a charging dock, and since that day, my PlayStation 4, my controllers never had a problem. This time around, I didn't let my kids yank on the cord at all, and I'm having the problem even worse with the PlayStation 5, you guys. It doesn't want to hold a charge anymore. No matter how much I like clean it out, blowing it, wiggle it around, it stopped working. So my wife and I have been trying to find a dual charging station for the PlayStation 5. We went to Walmart's, Target's, Best Buy, shopped online. Sold out everywhere. Really hard to find one. So eventually we found one. I got my hands on one, and we're going to unbox it. So here it is. It took us well over a month to find one on Target.com, and finally arrived today. So let's see what we got. That over there. And here it is, you guys. The Sony PlayStation dual charging station. The DuelSense charging station. The box is nice. Here's what it should look like when you set it up. And yeah, you guys can read some of the content here. Let's just get into this box. If I can get that sticker off of there. There we go. So yeah, it's good to get one of these, you guys, because obviously it's better to play with battery instead of a cord hanging out of your controller to begin with. But I know how it is charging things nowadays. It's a pain in the ass. So a lot of people like to use the cord, but I always run into the problem with the disconnection issue with the cords. I buy cord after cord. They might work for a little bit, but then I have run into the same problem, so I don't want to deal with that anymore. And they do sell these. They have different companies that put these out for the PlayStation 5, but I didn't want to go with a knockoff brand because you know where that goes. It might last for like a month and then break. So I wanted to stay true to the Sony PlayStation one. So in here, it looks like we have a manual, instructions or warranty right here, and it looks like we have, we'll start with the power plug, the power cord, and it's wrapped up here. Let me undo that twisty tie, and it looks to me like this will plug right into the back of the PlayStation, or no, actually the power supply. And it looks like we have it's a 4-foot cord. It's a 4-foot power cord. This must be the power supply. And it's wrapped up really nice. Oh no, this is actually this is the power supply, my bad. Okay, let me undo that. hard to do this with the camera in my face. I apologize for that, you guys. Okay, so this is the power supply. It's pretty small. It'll plug into there, and from here, this end here, focus, will go into your PlayStation. Oh, now this right here will go into the charging dock. And then you plug this cord, the 4-foot cord, into here. Like so. Easy peasy. So there's that. So overall, the length you have between the power supply and the cord, if I can undo it, is about 8 feet. And last but not least, the main thing we were trying to look at, let me get this stuff out of the way, is the charging station, which also is kind of cool because it looks almost like the PlayStation 5, especially if you stand it up like that. Has like the same shape, colors. It's kind of cool. Neat little touch that they did there was also I noticed that they put on the inside of this, you can see up close, I don't know if it can focus, the little PlayStation logos there. Or it's supposed to. I don't know if mine has like on the outside it's smooth, like a gloss almost, like a matte, like a matte gloss, but on the inside it's a little textured, and it's supposed to have the PlayStation logos really small, but this one just looks like dots unless I need glasses. And if that's the case, then they discontinued doing that. Also, here's where you will plug this end in, and when you plug it in, it stays flush so you can sit it down like that. And it has a little bit of a swivel to it, so you don't have to worry about it like popping out, because if it's buried like this. What I'm looking for is to get rid of this, plug this thing in, and charge the PlayStation. Underneath you'll see it plugs right into there, and it's supposed to sit right into these guys. And it looks like there's a little bit of a bounce. So when it plugs in, this sinks down, and the little copper tabs go into the PlayStation controller, where these copper tabs are there, connecting it to charge. So one will sit like so, just like that. You don't even have to push it down like the PlayStation 4 ones. You had to push it up down to charge it, and then up to let it off. This one, it's as easy as just sitting it upright. You hear a little click, watch. Done. And then eventually I'll get another controller, plug it into the back. They'll both be charging. When I want to play, I'll use one, leave this one charging. When this one dies, I put it in, take the other one off. So I'll never run into an issue again running out of a charge on a PlayStation controller or losing connection, because doing it this way is a guarantee that it'll always charge it. It'll always be connected. Using a cord hanging out of the back, it's no good, you guys. It's always going to lose connection. And it happened worse with the PlayStation 5 controller. The PlayStation 4 one held up longer. PS5, for whatever reason, it lost connection and I couldn't play anymore. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Again, make sure to like and subscribe if you have not already. I appreciate it, and I will see you guys in the next video. And as always, campers, stay out of the woods.
Something you gotta go through.